It was just a noble thing, you know. Fighting crime was just something that always intrigued me.
For more than 20 years, Richard Gambino lived his dream job, wearing the uniform he grew up admiring. More than once, he found himself in a position all officers train for, but hope will never come, pulling the trigger.
It's probably a fraction of a second, but that fraction of a second feels like an eternity. The things that go through your mind, I'm gonna be judged, my family, what my family's gonna go through, that's the hardest part.
An altercation occurred, and there was a shooting that occurred also.
The last time Gambino fired his weapon was in 2013, chasing a suspect. That man, since convicted of murder, accused Gambino of excessive force, a case now in civil court. For Gambino, it was a breaking point.
A whole career worth of traumatic events came crashing down, and it broke me all at once.
The former Abington police officer has since been diagnosed with PTSD and left the department.
You know, you ask what does an officer bring home? So maybe on the first day, have your overdoses, everything else you're gonna go to, someone that you know very well gets killed in a car accident and you're the responding officer, it gets heavy. But unfortunately, pride doesn't allow you to know how heavy it is until it's just too heavy.
Though an exact number is impossible to calculate, some studies suggest a third of police officers suffer from post-traumatic stress.
Certainly don't want to indicate that all police officers are not well. You know, like any profession, I think you have some individuals that can potentially be more predisposed.
Dr. Barry Feldman has been treating first responders for more than 2 decades. He says it's hard to quantify or qualify the impact of years on the job, or when that impact might surface.
It can be an acute response, kind of right away. There can be more of a delayed type of response.
Adding to that, the gnawing thought of how taking action will be perceived.
You have a split second to make a decision that people have the rest of their lives to pick apart.
I think a lot of the negative press has certainly contributed to additional stresses on the part of officers, no doubt about it.
They're gonna second guess themselves. They're gonna second guess their training. They're gonna flinch. They're gonna pause. They're gonna take an extra second. And that extra second can get them killed or someone else killed.
Gambino says for him, it was cumulative, his experiences and negative perceptions adding to his anxiety. He admits the profession is not perfect, but he says the sacrifices are real.
I'm not saying that there's not a couple bad apples. I would never say that because there are. But for the majority of the police officers out there, they're hard work and they've dedicated their life.
His own life saved by reaching out for help. Gambino now works as an advocate, hoping to encourage officers suffering in silence to find a way out.
It's time for the police to realize, hey, listen, you're not Superman either. You might think it doesn't bother you, but you are human.
Balducci and Cosme will be in B.
Humans making very real and very tough decisions.
I love being a police officer.
For Greg Reardon, a Framingham police officer, the blue blood runs deep, his father passing on the call to service. Between them, more than 50 years on the job.
I wanted to follow in his footsteps. He's the man I wanted to be.
Those footsteps have carried Reardon far. Though the boots are the same, the path is changing.
What do I say to you every night when I talk to you?
Every call's an ambush.
Every call is an ambush. And you have to have that in the back of your mind every time you go out there.
Dennis Reardon says the requirements of a good cop will always remain the same.
Compassion, common sense, and guts. In that order. We're in that respect. You don't get it because you got a badge-heavy attitude. You get it because you treat people like you want to be treated yourself.
But he feels those actions of the majority are often overshadowed. Perception now a product of intense images. Encounters pared down to just seconds.
Policing isn't always pretty when you're making these arrests. We're not trained to lose these fights. We have to win these fights. And we have to get the people in custody. That's our job.
Many of these cases end up in court. Officers tasked with spending hours defending themselves, leaving many to wonder who exactly is on trial.
Jury's not believing some of the things that we say, it seems like. And it's not our job to lie. It's our job to tell the truth. To not believe the police officer, it worries me.
Reardon's frustrations and concerns bringing him to a point where he had to make a very personal and very tough decision.
I looked at my life, a wife, 3 kids. Things had changed in policing, where now the right decision for me, I thought, was to come off the street.
And Greg Reardon does remain with the Framingham Police Department, but just serving them in a different capacity now.
Yeah, Reardon says that having to defend himself time and time again in court led him to leave the streets. And at that time, when he did leave, he also led the department in criminal arrests.
So how do the new recruits feel about joining the Thin Blue Line? That's next.